I don't know if you all noticed the trend, but this used to be a store. I forget the name of the store, but it used to be the Limited at one time, and it changed to something else, still under the Limited brand, but it's closed. This store, total inventory blowout. Store closing. You walk over here, and this is a boutique. Looks like a men's boutique called Declicky or Declishi. I think it's Declicky. And it says everything on sale. Store closing. This is Montgomery, Westfield's Montgomery Mall, located not too far from Potomac, Maryland, in Rockville or Bethesda, depending on which corner you're standing on. But a lot of stores here are closing and have closed. And when I asked the young lady about Forever 21, I said, are you all going out of business permanently, or are you going online? She says, we're going online. I said, I see. Okay. So that seems to be the trend. Everybody's going to be putting all this stuff online. And these malls, one by one, are closing and being shut down. But here's the thing. Did you know about this trend? Where they're closing malls and they're turning the malls into apartments. And you have all of this common area to walk here. And then the apartments are on either side of the mall. I've seen a few of these on social media. I don't know. What do you think about it? Where they're closing down malls and turning the mall space into apartments. They leave the escalators and they break up the stores into apartments. And most of them are pretty small. I mean, we're talking restaurants and grocery store. Now, I understand it's that whole 15-minute city thing, where you would have your doctor's office, your dentist's office, even your kid's school. Everything would be located in one spot. Based on your income, that's where you live. But what do you think? Now, I think with the right square footage, maybe. It would be all indoors. And then they also have, if you have a good income. So, but I'm getting ready to walk into Macy's, and as you'll see, there's not very many people in the store. And I don't believe it has anything to do with federal employees going back to work, because even when federal employees were at home working, they weren't at the mall. They were at home working. But you'll see there's hardly no one in the mall. This is a very anxious-filled time. You can go to bed one night and wake up the next morning and something totally drastic has changed in your life just over the wave of a pen. I see people here on social media also making fun of people who have lost their ability to take care of their families and their homes, regardless of what way it was, whether they had a job and they lost it, they had some type of social service benefits and they lost that. There's nothing funny about that. That was a system set up, to supposedly help people when they needed help. It was a system set up that was also meant to keep people at a certain level and not a very prosperous level. So making fun and making light, making jokes, laughing. Listen, if that's how you live, if that's your get down, I understand, because I know misery loves company, and misery loves it when other people are uncomfortable and not in the best space possible. So, I'm just saying, you sitting out here talking about, you're glad people lost their job. You're glad they lost their situation with, social benefits or whatever they were getting. It could be you. Ooh, periwinkle. It could be you. My favorite color. If you're doing that. I'm in something very precious and very meaningful. You're okay. I don't think I need to go any further. I think you understand what I'm saying for those people who are doing that. It's not a good thing. It's bad character. Very bad character.